Roland's recap. We're making our way in North Texas fisticuffs to Amarillo, Texas. You can see I got a man beside me. He's about to crawl in the cage. I've got none other than Sean Spencer. Sean, let me shake your hands right now. I know right now, Sean, you're going to be taking part in Undefeated MMA's, what they call the epic battle in the Panhandle. Let's go ahead and get to that information just right now. But before I get to that, Sean, I want to make sure that the fight fans out here understand that Sean has allowed us to get to know him a little bit more personal. The man, the beast in the cage, as well as the scholar and the gentleman, the humbleness outside. And that's what we're going to do today. But I want to cover right quick what he's about to do here, taking care of business here in about, I'm going to say about 8-7 hours, something like that. You're going to be taking care of some business, aren't you?
Oh, you know it, man. You know it.
Okay, I know that we've already had a little pre-fight interview with you, but in this one-on-one, I want to make sure that I go ahead and give you a little acknowledgement here on the bout you're about to win. I'm pretty sure going to put a W, right?
Of course, yeah. That's all I do is win, man. That's all I know how to do.
Okay, he's going to be taking on Craig Hartle, who is out of Pueblo, Colorado. Craig weighed in at 172.5, and Sean came in at a lean, mean. He is at 169, and he was telling me he normally walks around at?
I walk around about 187. Yeah, somewhere around there.
So the cutting weight didn't have anything to do with you? I mean, you feel strong right now?
Yeah, I feel strong. Feel ready to go. It wasn't as hard as a weight cut as I thought it would be. You know, it's my first official fight at 170, and I feel good, man. I'm ready to go.
Oh, think you're going to stay at 170?
Yeah, for now. Yeah, definitely. This is my weight. Yeah.
Okay, I tell you now, Sean, I want to step over to something else. What drives, and I think you said you were 23 years old, right?
Yeah, 23. Actually, I'm about to be 24 on June 25th, so it's next weekend. So hopefully getting a little bit of fun in this weekend and next weekend as well. So
I'll call you old 23, but a very much young 24. Is that right?
Yeah, very young.
Okay, let me go ahead and get to your heart here, Sean. I know that you are not from this area. Is that correct?
Yeah, no, I'm originally from Bluefield, Virginia. It's a small town on the East Coast. I made my way out here about 2 years ago. It's actually gonna be 2 years, September 1st, actually. Yeah, but this is Texas has been great. It's a wonderful state. Amarillo, since I've been here, everybody's been awesome. This has been a great experience, man. I love it.
Okay, all right, you're not a married man. You're a single man, right?
No, yeah, single, ready to mingle, No.
Hey, did you hear that, ladies? I'm going to tell you, I'll put it out there right now. Single, ready to mingle. And I'll tell you what, this man is cut. I was going to say, I'd make him take off his shirt, but he's got his sponsors right here. Oh, you're looking good. Your body's looking great, and I'm saying that from a fighter standpoint. You come in here in shape, ready to take care of business. I got to say it again. You look great today.
Yeah, thanks, man. Yeah, I feel great. Yeah.
Okay, let's step over to another portion of what I call your private life. Where are your parents living right now?
My parents are still living in Bluefield, Virginia. I had to make the move. There's not too much going on in my hometown. Dealing with MMA, standards, but I had to make the move. To bigger and better things. And Texas is definitely doing that for me.
Well, what brought you down here to Texas? How about a quick shout out to Mom and Dad first?
Yeah. Hey, Mom and Dad. I love y'all so much. You've supported me in this journey, and I really appreciate that. A lot of guys, their parents don't support them in doing MMA, with any type of combative sport, and they've been there, from day one. Never doubted me, never looked down on the sport. They've been there from day one, and I appreciate that so much. So blessed to have that in my life.
Hey, Sean, what brings you down to Texas now?
You know what? What brought me here was, God Masters Combat Sports. That's the main thing that got me here. And the job I have now, they're actually one of my main sponsors. It's Lone Star Title Loans. I've been working full-time for them for almost 2 years. And, they work with me. A lot of fighters have trouble with getting fights and dealing with their schedule because of their job. But working for Lone Star, they work with me, and they give me all the time I need to train and do my thing, and that's a blessing to have them too.
Well, Sean, at 5-0, it's quite obvious you've been getting in the ring and with no defeat, but staying in the gym. 5-0, tell me what is on your mind every time before you crawl into the cage. People want to know what goes through the mind of Sean when he's about to take control of his domain, the cage itself?
Well, what goes through my mind is just all the hard work, I've put in, and just all the dedication it takes to pursue this and do it well. Every day I wake up, I just think, I'm just blessed just to be alive and to be doing this. Period. I have all my limbs intact, and I have just a tremendous heart and passion for this sport, and just to wake up every day and to do this is, that's what I love about it. And I just every time I go into the cage, I just think, look across the cage at that guy, and I'm like, you really want to step in here with me? You really want to step in here with Black Magic right now? It's almost like an insult. It's like, I'm honored to be in here with you, but what's about to happen to you is it's going to be destruction. I hope you understand that.
Well, let me ask you this: how would you describe yourself as an MMA fighter?
Well, as an MMA fighter, I'm really explosive. I always bring my A game. I put in so much time and energy into this, and I know that 100% is going to come out.
Well, are we looking at a ground game? Are we looking at a stand-up, striking game? I mean, what would you say your predominance is here? I know you probably have a well-rounded game, but how would you describe yourself in your most I'm going to leave that question up to you.
Okay. Well, in this fight, I'm going to just look to keep it standing mostly because I haven't had a knockout in like 2-3 fights, so I want to go out there and show the people what my hands are made of, man. It's about to be some fireworks tonight.
Well, I know you've already made a little prediction earlier about a knockout tonight. Are you going to stay with that knockout?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I mean, let's see. He does something dumb like try to take me down, and then I'll sprawl and reverse him. Take it to the ground. But even if it goes to the ground, I'm gonna get the knockout on the ground too. I'm gonna be throwing elbows, even knees on the ground. I've been working that. But I'm gonna take it to him, man. It's gonna be a tough night for him, regardless.
I got you. I tell you, we're about to close this up. There's probably a few things on your mind that you'd probably like to say, maybe things I didn't answer, but I think that the fight fans in Dallas-Fort Worth area are looking at a man who is a striker, a man who can, if he goes to the ground, he can get on top. We're looking at a top game. We're looking at all kinds of angles, but what would you want to say in these remaining couple of minutes that we have here? Anything you want to say to anybody? I'll save the shout-outs here for after this, but anything else that would describe you, not only as a fighter in the cage, but maybe a fighter outside the cage?
Well, just growing up, I was, always a, competitor. I played football for like 9 years of my life, and when I wanted to be a professional football player, but that didn't work out, quite the way I planned, and one thing is I didn't have like that drive and desire and that passion, until like after high school. I don't know why it took me that long to catch on to that, but when I really grasped that concept, and MMA came into my life, and I just put all my focus and drive and dedication into that, and that's what's made me so successful up until today. I've got God on my side, and I just love doing what I'm doing, man. I couldn't ask for anything more.
Well, Sean, how about some final shout-outs? I'm sorry for taking that mic from you. I thought you were through here. How about some final shout-outs? I know we've taken some pictures of the gear you have on, and I'm pretty sure these people are very, very instrumental in your ability to continue your campaign for pain, your reign for pain, however you want to say it. How about some shout-outs?
Yeah, definitely shout out to God Measures Combat Sports first, because without them right now I wouldn't be at the top of my game right now. I want to give a shout out to my manager Matt Rossini, who's helping me out. Just a great guy, plain and simple. Knows the business in and out. I want to give a shout out to Lone Star Title Loans, for keeping me intact with everything. I want to give a shout out to Rude Dog Cruise Combat. I want to thank Dom Fight Gear. I also want to thank let's see who else.
What is it?
Legacy Merch for hooking us up with these T-shirts for sure. And Buff Water, I want to thank them. There's so many people to thank. It's all right. Oh yes, Glenn Killian at Warrior Training Ground, man. Yeah, without that guy, I wouldn't be as physical as I am inside the cage. You know, he's hooked me up with like different techniques and training regimens. Man, he's awesome.
Well, champ, I got to tell you, you've done a great job here, not only with the interview and the shout-outs. I want to shake your hand right now, and I want to wish you the best of luck tonight and also in the future. As we go ahead and close another wonderful one-on-one session, this man, Sean Spencer, at 5-0, I got a feeling tonight after he gets his W, there's no doubt he'll be 6-0. You keep your eyes on this young man as he jumps in the cage and he establishes one thing, his domain. On behalf of www.NorthTexasFisticuffs.com, the voice of North Texas Combative Sports, Roland Gomez.